In front of the last one. Now it's 1-2. He lines it to right center, a base hit. Gilbert tried the splitter again, and Ohtani has a leadoff single. Ohtani rips it to right center, a base hit. And he was ready for that first pitch slider, and now the bases are loaded, nobody out, and the batter Mike Trout. But hard in the right field. Third hit today for Shohei. Taylor Ward goes to second.
A good job of bringing your hands up and crushing that baseball in the right field for Shohei, and an Angels hitter.
A little surprised he's not all the way on the third base side of the rubber.
Oh, Ohtani might have just gotten him. You bet! Into the top tank to tie it!
And it got out in a hurry. What a swing. He knew it. Look at the leverage in that swing.
Into the opposite field and well hit. And gone! First pitch, two-run homer for Shohei Ohtani. His second multi-homer game of the year.
First pitch. What a swing he put on this ball to take it out the other way. His first career extra inning home run.
Here's Shohei. Long drive, left center field, way back. Shohei Ohtani starts tomorrow. Tonight he cracks a home run. Number 21 for the American League leader.
That's the second deck. Again the other way. Shohei Ohtani. What a swing. Wow. It's really become to the point where you don't even have words to describe how great Ohtani is. Stays on that baseball and a long, long way the other way. 116.1 miles per hour exit velocity.
453 feet.
This is not right. This is not right.
Here's a high fly ball, left center field. He's done it again. Shohei gives the Angels a 5-2 lead.
Uncle. How did he hit the ball that far again? Same spot. Just as we show that power, Shohei Ohtani. Unbelievable.
I mean, it is remarkable.
Oh, that only went 443 though, but 109.4. Yes. Shohei.
And that's going to bring Ohtani to the plate with one out and the bases empty.
Oh. Swing and a drive well hit out to center field, and that one doesn't stand a chance to stick around. Out where the big boys live.
110 miles per hour, 437. The dead center field. Yeah, we're not worthy. We are not worthy.
Kono barbecue wa ii desu ne. That barbecue is good.
Dead center for Shohei. I guess Patrick's got to go back to Japan and get another newspaper clipping. Get back there, Patrick.
Oh, my.
It's the fourth home run hit today by the Halos. Wow.
Shohei Ohtani on the mound tonight, facing the Dodgers, pitching here at Angel Stadium. Swing and a miss. The Major League home run leader just struck out one of the best hitters in baseball.
That's still amazing. Every time you say that one, Wayne, incredible. 24 home runs at the plate, is 106th strikeout.
Swing and a miss. Shohei blows the fastball by Will Smith. It's back-to-back strikeouts to end a 1-2-3 top of the first. Peralta, it's a ground ball. Jared Walsh with a nice pick to his right. Flips to Ohtani, beats Peralta to the bag. Swing and a miss. Fastball 99 over the outside corner. No chance. Vargas swings through the fastball. Shohei's had a good heater early on. He has struck out 4 in the first 2 innings. That's in there. Strike 3 called. Boy, it looked like he had nothing going on right there. Shohei just completely overmatched him. Swing and a miss. Michael Busch gets blown away with 100. Smith on a check swing went around. Strike 3. Peralta with the bouncer. Shohei snags it and retires Peralta for the second out. Swing and a miss. There's the sweeper. Vargas chased. Ohtani's 8th strikeout ends the top of the 4th.
Still can't quite understand why that is still a conversation.
Jared Walsh, a nice pick, feeds Ohtani for the out at first. As Bush, it's a bouncer up the middle. Cut off by sliding Velasquez. His throw in time to get Bush. Freeman, it's a bouncer right back to the mound. Shohei fields it, flips it to Walsh, and they'll head to Seattle soon. There's strike 3 call. David Peralta goes down looking. He's the 9th strikeout victim for Shohei tonight. Didn't like that call.
That's on the upper part of the strike zone. He threw a splitter the one before.
Looking for strikeout number 10, and there it is to J.D. Martinez. 10 strikeouts for Shohei.
That was a splitter.
Swing and a miss. Shohei Ohtani, the spectacular one, with his 11th strikeout of the night. Swing and a miss. There's a dozen strikeouts for Shohei Ohtani.
And another on a 4-seam fastball. That one 99 miles an hour for Shohei.
Wow, that wasn't even a strike! Oh my goodness! Oh my! Come on! Look at Kyle Freeland. He's like, are you kidding me? This guy's from another planet.
That's a changeup. That's the one pitch where Shohei has struggled just a little bit. But that's his 4th home run versus a changeup. Now, how quick those hands were. Changeup off the plate. Now, how do you hit a changeup off the plate like that? You make a fastball away against him.
It's a high fly ball to right. Way back. Frazier's going to watch it fly. The spectacular Shohei has done it again. His 26th home run. And this game is on.
What's up, everyone?
And Shohei, the only man
We
in the American League
will
with
be
more homers than
starting
Robert. So they had all these bugs in my face, and
any
I won
moment.
430 feet.
He figured it was a baseball that was drifting near him.
Shohei Ohtani leads the Angels onto the field. He's the starting pitcher tonight. The Major League's home run and RBI leader on the mound for the Halos. And there's the first strikeout of the night. Tim Anderson couldn't hold his swing. It was a splitter.
You see how that just tumbles straight down.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to Playback's July Town Hall. As most of you know me, I'm Sam. I work on creator growth. Today, we're thrilled to show you some exciting new product features, highlight the best of Playback communities, debut our expanded catalog, and of course, answer your questions. To kick it off, I'm going to send it to our head of product, Kevin, who's going to show you new product features.
All right. Thank you, Sam. Let's get into it. So yes, we've been in the App Store now a little bit over a month and already seeing a really awesome impact of just being distributed out of beta. We're seeing people change the way they use the product, really expanding the usage beyond just kind of watching a live broadcast, but people are just hosting free agency conversations, watching YouTube videos, doing talk shows, kind of doing the full gamut of any live event that you could host with a community. And the mobile app has been a huge part of that. Let's get into a few of the numbers. So notifications is a big part of this. In addition to just being a superior experience, some of the technical things we're able to do with a native app, just the hook of getting your community back every time you go live within a moment is just something that is kind of essential for being on mobile. And we're going to, over time, try to continue making it more useful for people to have their notifications on so that more and more of your community are opted in and you can fill that room as soon as you go live. Just a few stats to share here. So on the left, you can see that this has kind of gone up even more since the last time we looked at it, but this is the percentage of our daily users who are, or I believe this is weekly actually, percentage of our active users who are using the mobile app. So without even having the Android app available, we've got almost half of the daily users on the mobile app, which is really awesome to see after being in the App Store for such a short time. And then bottom right, you can see the the different platforms that people are using, and the iOS app is number 1. iOS web is actually number 2. We're hoping to move all of those people into the app as much as we can. But yeah, this just goes to show that Playback really is a mobile first experience right now. So yeah, we really take it seriously, just being available on the platforms that people want. Definitely more to come on this front. And then yes, for all of you Android users who have been patiently waiting, we're working on the Android app right now. And the beta, we can announce, is starting next month. So first we'll want to get some testing in just to make sure we've worked out all the kinks. So that will be open to all of you. And if you do have community members that would like to help us test and maybe are a little bit patient as we're kind of perfecting it and getting it ready for a public launch, we will definitely be sending invites out. So stay tuned. There'll be an announcement when this is available, and then we'll send it out to you guys. Okay, next up, discovery. We're sort of thinking of the summer as discovery summer. We really want you to be able to reach new fans on Playback. Today, you're bringing your fans from other platforms and kind of helping create this brand new platform. But we also want you to be able to use Playback to reach new fans. And we've also heard from fans that when they download our app on the App Store, they want to be able to find communities to watch with. Right now, they're kind of coming in through one community, but being able to find any other community by searching for your favorite team or your favorite leagues or a room name. You'll see that this week search is now live, so you can start searching on mobile, on web, and you'll see these results come in. Make sure to tag your room. Use those tags because that also impacts the search results. And if you do have a private, if you want to keep your room private, or you have a second room that you want to keep private, there is a setting where you can disable your room from search and discovery. But yeah, this is the first of many things we want to do in this category, and it's live now. Let's take a peek at what's coming up next. So we're working on this now. We're planning to redo the entire kind of home page of Playback. When you open the app or visit the website, we'll definitely try to prioritize getting you back into your favorite rooms. But if you want to browse more and you want to find other rooms, we're going to show those to you. And over time, hopefully, you can discover other similar fans who are into the same sports, into the same teams as you. So we have a lot planned here, and you'll start to see this rolling out this summer. Okay, lastly, update on recordings. So we announced last time that we were expanding the formats of recordings. So the full room recording just kind of shows what you're seeing in the room with everything, but you also have the ability to download stage recordings. So that's excluding the TV broadcast in case you want to be publishing videos without your copyright content, or if you just want to put it on a podcast. And then there's audio only stage recordings. We've seen people do podcast recordings from that. But so far we've been really impressed with how people are using this. People are making all kinds of different formats, because now you can kind of remix the different outputs however you want. So people are doing kind of a TikTok vertical mobile video. People are doing YouTube 16:9 videos. So let us know how you're using it and how you want to use it. We're going to continue investing in this because we think it's really important to help you create great video for all of your channels. Playback is just one place where you engage with your community. And we hope that you can use your Playback streams to just create content anywhere where you want to reach your fans. So hopefully Playback helps you grow everywhere, not just here. Okay, so I'm going to pass it over to Greer and Brandon, who are going to highlight some of our communities.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Community Love. We're changing things up a bit this month and opening a couple of awards up to a community vote. All of this month's winners will receive a Playback hat, and Brandon is going to present the first category.
All right, let's get to it. So as usual, our first award is for best use of new features. And we're going with iOS app usage this month with celebrating the release of the iOS app in the App Store. So as Kevin mentioned, the iOS app's now the #1 platform here at Playback and definitely a strong tool to grow your room and retain users. So do make sure you're encouraging your community to download the app if they haven't already. But the winner for the best use of the iOS app for June is Space Gang. An impressive 69% of the watchers in Space Gang last month were on the iOS app. And honestly, it's no coincidence that this led to Space Gang seeing an increase of their watchers of 60% in the month of June, compared month over month to May. So it is like we're seeing the proofs in the pudding. The more you can get folks to use the apps, the more room growth you're going to see and retention you're going to see. Also, another call out that Kevin mentioned, something that we saw when looking at rooms that had a lot of iOS users is they typically host not just in live game windows. So please do remember, you can use YouTube sessions, you can use screen sharing sessions, and these are great ways to engage your users that are using the iOS app. So congratulations to Space Gang, and I want to kick it back to Greer for best graphic.
Yeah, June was another great month for graphics, and we just love seeing how creative all of you have gotten. So let's go through the nominees. Option A is the WNBA collector community who came up with the graphic to promote like a week's worth of watch parties. Next is option B is Cover One, who typically watches like the Buffalo Sabres, but in the off season, they found 8 different niche sports to watch with their community that they called Cover 8. Ball is an option, or is in the running as option C for a graphic promoting a series of watch parties covering news and rumors around the NBA that he called Slop Season. And finally, for option D, we have Rockets Watch, who use their graphic to promote a watch party for the for the NBA draft. And so we posted the poll in the chat. Please vote for your favorites, and we'll give you about another 10 seconds to do so.
Come on, people, get those votes in. Got like 2/3 of the people in the room so far. There's a tie at the top. Who wants to break it?
Okay, let's close the poll. And our results were...
Looks like we have a tie.
Okay. Between WNBA collector community and Cover One. So I'll be reaching out to both of you to get your information to send you a hat. Brandon's going to present our last award for the month.
So the last award for the month, as usual, my favorite personally, best clip. So earlier today on our Twitter, we dropped a thread of this month's nominees. And we're going to go ahead and run another poll here in chat to determine a winner. So just to give you a little bit of context to the videos you're going to see, first clip is going to be from Pitcher's List, and it's actually his Playback debut on an MLB-based creator. Second is No Dunks, and they're tracking down big hats live in arena while on Playback. The third video is The Committee and current WNBA pro hooper Izzy Harrison sharing thoughts about the game. And then the last clip is, again, No Dunks, but this time celebrating a wedgie during the NBA Finals. So let's go ahead and run the clips.
Surround me now!
No! Why don't you go change it? Why don't you go fastball there? Because the guy just fouled it off to the left side. MLB hitters are good. Once they foul it off, that's when they showcase that they have ability, especially one that is going other way like that. And that's up and out that you can just push. That's exactly what he wanted on the previous one. It was just slightly late on it. Now you're giving them a second chance on it. They adjust. So you don't do the same thing right back and forth where they just fouled it off. It's showing you that they're getting close on it. That's why you throw a change up there. Give them a little more doubt. Frustrating.
Would you say there are multiple big hats in
Oh yeah, he's right there.
attendance?
Yeah, that's a big hat.
Yeah, I gotta go ask. I'm gonna go ask him.
All right, do it.
And then I'll say bye to you guys.
All right, let's get a
This is the report we need.
big hat guy. Excuse me, I gotta talk to the big hat guy.
Excuse me. Can I just hold your hat? I'm just.
Yeah.
Look at that. We're live.
Do you mind if I put it on my head? Very comfortable. Noggin Boss knows what's up.
Wow,
right.
that's a perfect way to end this report.
All time.
We don't see enough defense, in my opinion, when it should be, and that's why I love James, because we do that every practice. Like, he started off with every defensive drill, zigzag drill, stuff that you do in college. And you can tell it leads to just our offense. I think that's why we always are able to come back in games, because we hang our hat up on defense. I like playing for teams like that.
I love it. You're preaching to love right now. Like,
Yes, because I literally say all the time, like all the time, I'm just like, I don't understand how us specifically, but like basketball analysts are the people who talk about basketball. They always talk about offense and never pay attention to the other side of the ball. Like, I have heard 3,000 issues about who can't shoot, but you don't ever tell me that Dallas picked up 3 people who can't guard a pole.
Not a ton of cultural references. Oh no, he's back.
He's back, baby. He says it's a blowout. Let me play back with the boys.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming. People are freaking out. That's why Taz jumped on. We're going to get a wedgie. We're going to get a wedgie.
We're going to get a
Get
wedgie.
ready. Here it comes.
Jamal Murray.
Wow, we're way behind.
We must be.
Jamal
Here
Murray
we go.
wedgie.
Yeah.
Let's go. Whoa.
Let's go.
Wow. We have tied the record. 58 wedgies.
Okay, so as a reminder, option A, and the poll is in chat, so go ahead and get to voting. Option A is pitchers list, hating on my Cleveland Guardians for their pitch selection. Option B is no dunks, tracking down Noggin God, the big hats in arena. Option C is the committee and Izzy Harrison sharing her thoughts about the game. And option D is, again, no dunks, celebrating the Jamal Murray wedgie in the playoffs. So go ahead and get your votes in. We'll leave voting open for the next 15, 20 seconds or so. Perfect. All right. It looks like the winner is No Dunks, with Tess being live there in arena trying on the hat. So congratulations to No Dunks and to all of our winners of the Community Love Awards this week. Again, Greer will be reaching out to you so you guys can get your playback hats. And yeah, I will go ahead and kick it over to Sam, who's going to talk about some scheduling changes in the catalog.
Thanks, Brandon and Greer. All right, we're excited to announce all MLB games are going to be available in our scheduling catalog. With NBA action winding down, you can still host live sessions watching MLB action. You can catch every Shohei Ohtani AB with an MLB TV sub and hop around to whatever game you please via the remote, the same way you did in NBA season with League Pass. Cool. And then, so, between all MLB games in the catalog, all WNBA games in the catalog, NBA TV, screen sharing, and obviously the YouTube browser, there's plenty of opportunity for you and your community to come hang out on Playback. with limited NBA action last month, there was actually an increase in payouts for communities that continue to host in their room. So be sure to take advantage of the limited NBA action in July, August, September with YouTube or screen sharing or watching MLB or WNBA. Remember, all sessions count towards the fund, so you keep it creative and keep your room active. And finally, I just want to note, if you ever want to stream something that's not in our catalog, you can ping us and we'll let you know if we can accommodate it. And of course, if you want to ping us with ideas or you just want to talk with us about ways to grow your room, you can do that as well in Discord. We're here to help you and your community grow. All right, going to call Kevin back up. Oh, there you are. Nice.
Gotcha.
You beat me to the punch. Yeah. Okay, so Q&A portion. So we got a few questions in the Discord before this. I'm going to start with those. But feel free to throw questions into the chat. I'll get to them after these 3 or 4. All right. So the first one for you, Kevin. On mobile, is it possible to disable stream and stage video and listen to only audio in order to reduce battery or data usage? I'm assuming this is a mobile question.
Yeah, that's a really great question. It's not something we've started working on yet specifically, but we are working on other ways to kind of adjust to people's bandwidth. So right now the streams are kind of always at the same quality. So if you're sort of in poor network connection, you might see the stream struggle a little bit. But we're working on kind of variable bit rate. So it'll just adjust to whatever quality of internet you have and hopefully remain smooth. But yeah, this idea I think is maybe a little bit different. It's just kind of switching to an audio only stream when you maybe backgrounded the app or you're not looking at it. I think that's a really cool idea and definitely something for us to explore.
Definitely. As a room member, can I mute certain speakers on stage? And also, can I mute users in the chat so their messages don't show on my feed? I think that's 2 separate questions.
Yeah, that's a good question. Not yet. We are working on some moderation capabilities to come out soon. But yeah, I think this is a good request for us to follow up on.
Cool. How do I know what content I can stream? How do I know who in my community can access that content?
So we're putting more effort into the catalog now so that we want, if you open up the schedule, we want that to sort of be the source of truth of everything that we can support. So we're trying to fill it out more in advance. We're trying to take entire tournaments or seasons and load them in there ahead of time as soon as they become available. So keep checking that. And if you don't see something in there, ping us. And as soon as it's published anywhere, our goal is to get that right into the catalog. And then for the second part of that question, how can people access it? I think that's really important, especially because we have some unique scenarios in cases where maybe we don't have the rights to certain networks in certain locations that's kind of different from what people are used to. So we're going to be updating that and providing more transparency, not just for creators, but for viewers, so they can see, like, is NBA TV available to me or is ESPN available? So we'll be kind of inserting some notes for people to check out more information if there are special access scenarios.
Awesome. RB asked in the chat, are we able to attach a streaming schedule to our page or to our profile page that will show up when new users searches our page?
Yeah, so we currently have a schedule section where you can publish as many events as you'd like. So people do use that to show when they're planning to stream, and it shows up on your profile. But yeah, I'd be interested in if you have additional feedback, if you feel like we could make that more of a priority so that it's like super obvious for people who are visiting. Definitely would like to hear more feedback on promoting your schedule if you have other ideas there.
You can also upload a thumbnail, personalize your schedule. So Yeah, happy to talk to you offline about it, RB. From Stew Squad, what's the ETA on a clipping feature and custom emotes?
We're actually starting to explore our first kind of clipping related feature. We're going to probably talk about this more next town hall, but we're calling it kind of the featured room clip, where when somebody visits your room, we know a lot of people who have maybe never visited Playback before don't know what they're getting into, especially if the room is not live. They don't really know what you could do here. So we're going to add a feature that will allow you to upload a clip on your profile where you can just kind of have any highlight from your watch party to show people exactly what it looks like. They can see that the TV broadcast is available if you want to show that. In terms of being able to create clips, we know that's a super popular request, and people have asked to live grab clips in the middle of an event and maybe edit them later, just kind of simple trimming. That's not something we've started on, but it's definitely very important, and we'll keep you posted when we're able to get to that. Same with custom emotes. I think just generally social interactivity is a huge opportunity for us to innovate. And yeah, maybe we should just kind of do some simple unlocks there, but that's something we want to do really creative things on in the future.
Awesome. From The Reckoning, can we have more roles? Admins that can control the stream, mods that can control the chat, VIPs, etc.
Yeah, I would love to hear how many people want that. Reach out to us. This is something that feels like an obvious thing we need to introduce, and we've seen people add a lot of moderators. Like some people have 40 moderators because they just want anyone to be able to hop on stage whenever they want or start the stream. But we know that you want more granularity. You might not want to give everybody the same level of power. So we've just been kind of waiting to see when people want a little bit more control. So please let us know if this is relevant for you, because it's only a matter of time.
Yeah, makes total sense. WNBACC asks, is a scrolling ticker on the bottom of the screen something you all are considering as an enhancement in the future?
Yeah, that's a cool idea. So would that be like scores of different games that are live? I think generally we've had people ask for the box score or for other kinds of sports data, just for viewers to be able to open up on their own, or maybe you as a moderator want everybody to see it in the stream, for promotion. Yeah, so like banners and custom graphics and just layouts, being able to control what people see on the screen is definitely something in our future plans. Yeah.
Cool. Athletically Declined Sports asks, is there any plans to link a merch store for the community to access? I'm assuming he means like his own specific merch store.
Yeah, correct us if that's wrong. But in terms of your own merch store, I think for now, the best bet would be to just add one of the website links on your profile. You can link to any of your social profiles or any website. Yeah. But if you have other ideas of more integrated commerce you'd like to try, please let us know.
Yeah, in the short term, I've seen both communities link their link tree, which has everything, to their profile, or just put like 3 or 4 hyperlinks. Like you can find us on Instagram here, you can buy merch there, etc. Cover One asks, could we have the ability to add more than 5 tags to our room? Maybe 8 to 10?
Yeah. The answer is yes. We're going to do this. We were actually talking about it earlier. So we'll let you know when that's available.
Start with 5 though. Any other questions? All right. Djax asks, any insight of members to go to our room and see a preview of the previous stream?
Yeah. So replays, I think, is a huge category. We know it's tough to get everybody into the room when you're live. We've seen other live streaming platforms where most of the views come after the live broadcast. People are busy. They can't always show up at the right times. So yeah, if that's what you're referring to, that's definitely something we plan to add to the platform in the future. Maybe there's a version that doesn't include the TV broadcast for people who don't have access, but they can still tune in and hear your conversations. But yeah, in terms of maybe like a preview, maybe that's something we could address with clips or the featured room clip, where you could show people 20 seconds of what things look like in your room.
I'm very excited about this. I know we always get comments, "Oh, I couldn't make it, but I want to rewatch it, or I'd like to see a clip of it." So, it'll be big. Any other questions? Going once. Oh,
it looks like D-Jack has a question.
Any update on messaging straight to the creator mod of the community? Are you talking like direct messages, DMs? Yeah.
And would this be sort of between the mods to each other, or would it be from a viewer to a mod, or all of the above? I think all of the above could be valuable. Oh, from Playback. And from mods to viewers. Yeah. I think DMs would be really useful, and also even just getting the contact info of your room members if they want to share that, even before we have a DM feature, just allowing you to have a closer relationship to your room members.
Cool. RB asks, is there any thought of a community tab where any member of the room could comment, give feedback, or communicate amongst themselves while we aren't live? So kind of like an evergreen chat, like a message board. Talk through.
So RB, right now we leave the chat open so people could just keep chatting in between, but it's not something that we've really leaned into, of like really trying to make the chat active between events. But it is certainly something that we could explore at some point. So if you have ideas around how to make the room more stimulating between events, would love to explore that.
Cool. Do tags in the description matter, or only the actual tags in the tag field box?
Yeah, I think Rob commented, I think we do factor those into search results. We'll follow up and confirm if that's not the case, but I think we are including that.
Cool. ETA on when, if NFL stuff can be streamed?
No ETA yet. I think we're really focused on a few of the leagues that we're kind of in early conversations with right now, but no updates on NFL yet.
Aaron asks, any update on what will be available for next NBA season as far as game streams, i.e. local broadcasts for League Pass, NBA TV, ESPN, TNT, local broadcasts for people without League Pass but RSN in their package, the whole rights landscape.
I think what we can say for now is that we're hard at work on this, and working with the NBA and their partners to try to unlock all the broadcasts is probably our top priority. So our goal is to unlock the full catalog as soon as we can, and we'll share more updates as we make progress with the partners there.
DJX asks, have you all thought about a split screen sharing, such as NBA TV game on one side and the other side is ESPN, or multi-stream, or
That would be cool. I like that. Yeah, we should work on that.
I'll get to work on it.
Aaron, yeah, definitely would like to unlock it for non-League Pass subscribers. So any TV provider that could get you access to NBA, we want to be able to support here.
Last call for questions. Going once, going twice. All right. Old. Yes. Did your Chris Paul jersey arrive? No, it must have been lost in the mail. But you know what? I'm going to order another one. So we'll see. All right. Just want to give a shout out to the Playback team for putting this together. Rob, Greer, Brandon, Kevin, thanks for your guys' work. And thank you to you all, the creators and community members of Playback. We'll be back next month with another town hall.